What's up, everybody? This is Dominic here with another General Hospital video. I know I haven't done a video in like months, which seems like months, and it's because I've been out of town. I've been a lot of things have been going on like recently. And I've been, like I said, been out of my state for like the last couple of months, doing my acting and all that. And I just wrapped up a play down in Atlanta, Georgia. I just wrapped up a play from a local playwright down there. I just wrapped up a production with her. And I've been too busy to do videos, like I said, and I haven't really been. Well, I've been watching GH and I've been keeping up with it, and I can tell you a lot of these storylines that's been going on GH have been a lot of them have been hit and miss, sort of hit and miss for me. Now there's a lot of them I'm ready to just wrap up, ready for some of these storylines to just wrap up, and But let me talk about today's episode. I'll talk about more what I've been liking on GH the last couple of months in the end of the video. But today's episode was alright. It was pretty decent. I like seeing Crazy Franco. I like seeing this side of Franco. Never thought I'd say that, but I like seeing this side of Franco because I like Crazy Franco. Crazy Franco. If they can write Franco crazy, I think, and just actually keep him in scenes with Nina and pair him up with Nina, I think Franco and Nina Clay need to be paired together on this show, and I think it's going to eventually happen when all this Franco and Carly stuff, or that Franco and Carly nonsense goes out the window and blows up. And I'm interested in this, and I like the fact that what Franco has planned for Nina. So he's sitting, well, at first episode, he's sitting there talking to Carly about, so he gives Carly this necklace. He basically gives her this necklace and says how it basically can keep harm from coming to her or something like that. And Franco leaves and goes to work, and then out of nowhere Sonny pops up, and I'll get more on that in a minute. Sonny and Carly in a minute. But Franco goes to the hospital. He runs into Nina, and he winds up telling Nina that excuse me, telling Nina basically that he proposed to Carly, and Nina's basically like, well, like, why the hell would you go do some shit like that? That's sort of how Nina was looking, like, why the hell would you do some shit like that? Why would you go propose to Carly? But anyway, she was basically all like, and she was all like, she don't understand. I mean, what's the point of him proposing or whatever? And he basically says, how he doesn't trust Carly, and he basically told Nina that how he knows Sonny and Carly slept together, and how he basically wanted to see what basically gonna be spying on Carly from now until the day they get married. And we all know that. And then as we see in the end, that necklace Franco gave Carly has a camera implanted into it. So Franco's gonna be basically see everything that Carly is going through. It's Carly's doing from now until their wedding or Halloween. And I like the scenes between Carly and Sonny today, even though I haven't been the biggest Carly and Sonny fan in the past, but I digress. But anyway, Sonny, I like what Sonny basically told Carly today. How she would never want to get married on Halloween. How she would never marry somebody like Franco. How he basically wants to know why the hell she even accepted the proposal. I mean, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to know. Well, she really accepted the proposal out of guilt, because we all know her and Sonny slept together. But anyway, and then Sonny wound up telling Carly about Ava and all that. How Ava got away, and how basically Sean and Max and all the people that was with Sonny basically botched the Sean basically botched the operation to kidnap Ava, how she got away. And he basically says how if Ava's out there, she basically can flat out tell the secret that Sonny's the one that killed AJ. And a little shocking twist happened at the end of today's episode. I didn't really expect that to happen. And it's basically what I'm about to talk about. I'm talking about the scenes of what going on between Kiki, Morgan, and Ava. So first episode we see Kiki going into the brownstone, because you know Kiki lives there, and I will say that I love the brownstone. I like how they remade the brownstone or whatever, and I actually like that. Anyway, Kiki walks in, and basically Morgan grabs her thinking she's somebody else, but she's basically like, Morgan, basically all shocked and wanting to know why Morgan grabbed her. And then Ava comes out, and long story short, they get to talking, and Kiki's wondering why Ava's there. First she asks, is Kiki and Morgan and Ava back together? And Morgan's like, no, it's not like that. I'm keeping her safe or whatever. And she's like, keeping her safe from who? If she Ava flat out says she's keeping Sonny from killing her, keeping her away from Sonny. And Ava and Kiki's like, why would Sonny want you dead? Why would he want you dead? Well, because Ava tells Kiki that Sonny wants her dead, and she's basically like, why would Sonny want you dead? Why would he want you dead? There's a reason why she wants you dead. And then Kiki does the dumbest thing that's known possible. She ups inside. She wants to call Michael, and we all know if you saw this episode, Michael's a little bit tied up at the moment. Is in another predicament at the moment, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, Morgan and Ava and Kiki, that they're continuing to talk and all that, and Ava basically says she basically says the reason Sonny wants her dead is Michael was the reason Sonny wants me dead, and Ava and Kiki was like basically like she didn't understand why is Michael the reason Sonny wants me dead. And I thought that she was gonna flat out tell them that how she almost tried to kill Michael. How y'all know when fake Luke told her to kill, that said he wanted Michael dead. I pretty much thought she was gonna explain that. I'm like, Sonny really doesn't know that, so why would he want you dead because of that? And then she flat out said, well, he wants her dead because she's the one that killed Connie, and she also knows the secret, and Ava told that secret. I wasn't expecting Ava to tell Morgan and Kiki the secret that she's the one that killed AJ. So now Sonny and Carly and Franco aren't the only ones that know Sonny killed AJ. Ava know, well, Morgan and Kiki know too. And I'm interested in seeing what they're going to do with that. What Kiki and Morgan are going to do with that situation. And this also could be something that if Morgan finds out that Kiki knows that if Kiki or Morgan doesn't tell Michael about Sonny killing AJ, this could ruin and be another dent in Morgan and Michael and Morgan's relationship. It also could be it will also destroy Michael and Kiki's relationship, which I'm all for because I don't really like those two together. Even though we know they date in real life, but I don't really like them together. I never thought, as y'all know from a lot of my past videos, I'm not a big fan of I've never really been a big fan of real life couples dating on the show. Never really been a big fan of that. Anyway, what else happened on today's episode? The whole Michael stuff. Excuse me. Michael's basically getting out of the shower, and he has a knock on the door, and it's Rosalie. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Rosalie is hot. The actress they got playing Rosalie, I can't think of her name right now, but she's hot. I mean, she's hot. She's smoking. I mean, if I was Michael, I'd dump Kiki and give it Rosalie. Even though a lot of people say they want Rosalie and Morgan together, I wouldn't mind seeing Rosalie and Morgan together, but I actually wouldn't mind seeing Morgan and Ava get back together. That's just me. But anyway, but yeah, so Rosalie's basically they're doing Nina's their dirty workers. We all know Nina wants Rosalie to put a wedge in between Michael and Kiki. Basically, she wants to put a wedge between Michael and Kiki. It's a part of her agenda or whatever. But anyway, she basically is there telling Michael that basically apologizing to Michael for what all she's done to him and Kiki and whatever. And Michael basically said there's no need to apologize. So Rosalie's about to get ready to go, and as soon as Rosalie's about to go, there's another knock at the door. So Rosalie answers it, and she basically answers the door, and there is this guy Kobe, that hitman that fake Luke sent to try to force Julian to kill Michael. Basically force Julian to find Ava and kill Michael. But anyway, he busts through the door, and answers the door. When Rosalie answers the door, and this Kobe guy, he's basically there looking for Michael and whatever. And then out of nowhere, he just barges into into Michael's apartment. And another thing, if Michael's like the CEO of ELQ, why don't he get a house or whatever? Why don't he move to like the Quartermain Mansion or somewhere like that? Why does Michael have? He's like the CEO of a big company on this show. Why is he living in an apartment? And why don't he like live in a penthouse or whatever, or get him a mansion like Sonny, like say moving to the Quartermain Mansion. That's just a little thing I like to complain about. But anyway, but yeah, this Kobe guy, he busts through the door and looking for Michael. Michael comes out of nowhere. He's basically roughing up Rosalie or whatever, and Michael basically comes out saying, "What the hell's going on here?" And the guy basically just out of nowhere, he pulls out his gun saying, "You're the reason I'm here." And Michael basically like, "Why do you want me dead? Why do you want me dead?" And they're basically saying how if Michael dies, somebody kills Michael, Sonny's basically gonna retaliate and gonna make sure Kobe or whoever dies a painful, slow, fast, painful death. But anyway, but yeah. Excuse me, I'm a little tired. I didn't really get much sleep last night. I had to study scripts last night for auditions or whatever, so I didn't get much sleep last night. But anyway, but yeah, Kobe basically, like I said, he's basically about to get ready to kill Michael, and he basically says he got to kill Rosalie too because Rosalie has seen his face, and Rosalie basically can basically testify against him or whatever. So he's gonna kill her too, and so there's no witnesses. And meanwhile, Jordan and Sean, well, Jordan's basically trying to tell Sean that, basically try to get in contact with Sean, try to tell him that Michael's in danger. So she eventually gets in contact with him at the hospital. Sean, at the end of the episode, Sean busts through the door, basically about to get ready, but trying to stop Kobe from killing Michael. Interested in seeing how this is gonna go. Like I said, I'm interested in seeing how this is gonna go. We all know Sean can't shoot worth a shit, so. Look at that whole trying to take down Franco thing. Sean can't shoot worth a shit. But anyway, yeah. And how he botched the whole kidnapping Ava thing. But anyway, long story short, like I said, Sean busts through the door about to get ready to kill Kobe, or guy's gun drawn on Kobe or whatever. But anyway. Moving along from that, let me talk about this fake Luke stuff. This whole fake Luke stuff. I'm ready for this whole fake Luke stuff to end, and I like the fact that they basically got everybody basically saying something ain't right about Luke. I think they got Lulu, Dante, and all them saying how something's off about Luke, and how they bringing Tracy in. And Tracy, we even know Tracy doesn't want to believe it. I believe deep down inside Tracy wants to believe it, because Lulu actually brought up that Luke came to Port Charles working for Frank Smith's mob. Now I don't know much about that, because I didn't start watching GH till like the late 90s, early 2000s. But